All right. Hello, everyone. My name is SuperSonic. I am a classic Sonic speedrunner from America. It is an honor to be a part of RTA in Japan, playing one of my favorite games, Sonic the Hedgehog, on the Sega Genesis or Sega Mega Drive. This is the Glitchless category, so we will go ahead and get started in just a second here. Let me just do a quick reset. The time will start when I say go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, welcome to Green Hill Zone. This is probably one of my favorite zones in the game. It's very iconic. We've seen it, very many variations of this level in other Sonic games. And since this is the Glitchless category, we will not be seeing any sort of clips or screen wraps or level wraps or anything of that sort. It's just going to be strictly movement and execution. And since we don't have spin dashing in this game, we will be relying on rolling down the slopes to get more momentum. And as you can see, the score countdown happens anytime we get 30 seconds or under. It'll give us a 50,000 point bonus. So it does cost about 6 seconds for it to count down. But in this situation, since we are doing an RTA setting, we do not have to worry about that, even though this game is normally timed with in-game time. So for Green Hill 2, we're going to go ahead and take this bottom route here. This is a more of a flashy route here. Take that spring to go way up here, jump over those fish. Still finish in under 19 seconds, which is pretty good. And you can kind of hear the Speed Shoes song is still kind of in effect there. All right, so coming up in Green Hill 3, we are going to be grabbing the invincibility at the beginning here, just because we need to start our momentum up. So every time you start a level, you have to jump while moving forward to get your momentum going. I'm going to go ahead and take this upper path here, grab these Speed Shoes. See if we can get this here. Ah, that's unfortunate. Try to bounce off the enemies there. That way we can arrive on top of Robotnik and deal the 8 hits on him. But we'll take the bottom route here. It only costs about a few seconds. So by having the invincibility, this gives us the ability to avoid damage for a short amount of time. And there's Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman. And we freed the animals, and that is the conclusion of Green Hill. All right, so coming up next, we are going into Marble Zone. This is where the game tends to be a little slow because there are various paths in this level. We are going to try to catch an early cycle here, as long as we don't run into any wall. So we need to be careful. We should be able to catch this. We're going to grab the shield here, which protects us from 1 hit. Sometimes the physics in this game can be a little finicky, especially with these crushers here. You just want to avoid those. Now we're going to push this block into the switch to raise this spike chandelier. We're going to roll just a little bit like that. And then we're going to try to set up for a damage boost. Just enough so that we don't get crushed underneath the block there. I'm going to take another damage boost on these spikes to get up on the ledge. And then we should be on our merry way here. And there we are, finished with Marble 1. All right, so now we are heading into Marble 2. So you kind of do a little bit of a left and right movement to get your momentum started. And jumping does help with that too. I'm just going to go ahead and just avoid pushing the block altogether because it is faster that way. Now for this section, we're going to take a damage boost to the right side here. Oops, got a little bit of a bonk. That should be okay though. Ah, I didn't quite land on the platform, but it's fine. Normally you would damage boost here anyway. Okay, we don't need to push this block. We're just going to jump across here, land on that ledge. And then just watch out for the lava. 2, 3, and then Gonna go right away, grab the invincibility. It may look like we got hit there, but the hitboxes on the lava is very small. It's right in the center of it, so Sonic can be safe from not taking damage there. And by using the invincibility, we can just get across that section very fast. All right, so now we're heading into Marble 3. Marble 3 can be a little tricky. Gotta roll down the slope to get a little more speed here. Watch out for those lavas. Then we're just gonna jump underneath those boulders just to get a little more momentum, so we don't have to like sit around and wait for the crushers to go down. Now we're gonna watch out for the caterpillar, and then we are just going to wait, because this is just a little bit of an auto scroller section here. But there's like nothing we can do to speed this part up, but it will let us go above this section here once the lava shoots. All right, so we're gonna go here. Gonna take that damage boost there to get up on that ledge. Then we're gonna go ahead and roll into this. And as long as you have forward momentum, you're not gonna get crushed under that crusher. So it makes it a little bit safer that way. And then just jump across. There we go, and now we're fighting Dr. Eggman again. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Didn't even let him go to the right side. And that is the conclusion of Marble Zone. So 2 zones down, we are heading into a Spring Yard. The first couple of levels should be fairly quick, as long as we don't mess anything up here. Okay, just gotta watch out for these. Go on this spring. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the speed shoes here. Now we're gonna take the top route. Might have been an early jump here. Yeah, that was an early jump. I gotta take an intentional death here because this route is a little slow. So that's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Just jumped a little early on that. Okay, let's try this again. We'll grab that one up as well, just to be on the safe side. Okay, let's try this again. That's better. It's a big jump. And then we're done with the level. Yeah, so you don't want to go to the bottom route there because there are some platforms which takes a long time to get through. So you want to take that top route there, and as you can see, we got there in 24 seconds, which is fairly quick. So that's actually a pretty good stage there. So now heading into Spring R2, you want to jump into the spring so that way you can bounce on that bumper. Otherwise, it'll send you backwards. And now we're gonna watch out for these crabs here. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. And then we're gonna take this path here. Okay, now we're gonna see 2 roly-poly. I like to call them Randy and Orton. I'm gonna take this upper path here. Oops, didn't want to hit that spring. That's okay. We still made it to the upper path that we wanted to take. If we took the bottom path, the roly-polies can actually hit you. And we like to call it RKO out of nowhere, based on WWE superstar Randy Orton for professional wrestling. All right, so Spring Yard 3, you want to go to the left a little bit and then to the right. So that way, when you do this jump here, you will avoid getting damaged on those spikes. That looked like I should have gotten crushed there, but since you have forward momentum, you would be able to get through there just easily. So. All right, so now we got this triangle. You want to get some momentum and then jump at the tip of it to make it on that little block there. Otherwise, you will not be able to make it. Okay, so now we're gonna do this strike here. Ah, I just missed it. Had to go into this hallway here to grab the invincibility and the speed shoes. It's only like a minor time save there to get that. Okay, now we're just gonna do a big jump into the boss fight. Five, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. So if you do a roll and a jump, you get a little more jump height. So that way he doesn't go all the way to the left side. And that is Spring Yard. So we are now halfway through the game. We are heading into probably the most difficult set of stages here, which is Labyrinth. Mostly because they are water levels and water does hinder us in speed. So we just gotta go into the water here, hit this switch, and then continue onward. We will be hearing the drowning music a little bit, so brace yourselves for that. All right, so we're gonna stand on this platform because when we push that switch, it actually brings up another little platform up here. And this route is actually faster because if you take the water route, it is actually roughly about 2 minutes slower. So we're gonna take this upper path here. We're gonna face left because we are gonna be rolling down to hit the burrow bot. So yeah, much faster path here. And there we go. Not bad, 49 seconds, we'll take that. So coming up is Labyrinth 2. This one is a little more difficult because we will be spending a lot of time in the water towards the second half of this level. Gonna go ahead and head into the water now. Okay, as long as we don't run into anything, we can actually beat this cycle of this swinging ball and chain here. Just barely avoiding it. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna break open this 10 ring box to get a switch. Gonna go ahead and grab the invincibility here. Okay, we're gonna try to carry this invincibility to the last Orbanaut. So not this guy here. There's gonna be 2 more coming up. I did not want to grab that bubble. Yeah, we're actually not gonna. Okay, this might be fine. Ah, never mind. Ran out of invincibility because I grabbed the bubble there. But instead, you can still like climb up these platforms fairly quickly. You can either do the left side or the right side. Either way works. All right, so that is Labyrinth Act 2. We are heading into Labyrinth Act 3. I am going to try to go for a strat called Bubbleless one time. If I don't get it, then that's fine. But it is a really difficult strat, and hopefully we can pull it off here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hit this switch. I'm gonna take intentional damage here because when you touch the ground, as soon as you take damage, that's when the water cycle begins. Also, I don't think I may have gotten it here. Let's try it for it anyway. Gotta let go of those bars as quickly as possible. All right, let's see if we can make it. If we don't make it, that's fine. Oh, we're good, I think. Yep, we're good. Okay, we made it. I'm gonna grab that checkpoint because I don't want to do that again. That is Bubbleless. So we're very close to drowning, but we just managed to get out of the water there. Okay, let's see if we can get the boss skip. Nope. Okay, we're not going to get boss skip. So it is possible to go above Robotnik by jumping to the right side of it. And by doing that, you can actually go above him because if you're below him, then he's moving very slow. And you have a lot of obstacles in the way too. Like you have these trident spears, then you have the fireballs that are shooting. But that's okay. We still managed to finish the level. We didn't end up dying in the water, so that is good. So we got through the hard part. Now we're getting into the easy part, which is Starlight. Starlight, I like to call the calm before the storm. This is where it kind of eases up a little bit. We get to hear the iconic music, which is probably one of my favorite tracks in the game. Gonna do some rolling down these slopes here. Okay. Do another roll. Take this top route. You generally taking the top route in Sonic games is faster. Also, I got caught there by a subpixel on the slope there. That's okay. No problem. Roll here, jump up there, get some more momentum, and there we go. Okay, Starlight 2. We're gonna try to go for a jump here while I'm going to the top route. And just like in Spring Yard 2, we're gonna jump into the spring. See if we can get some good rolling speed here. Big jump. And oh, barely, almost made it. That's okay. Get some more momentum by rolling down the slopes there. Okay, we're gonna take this bottom path. Gonna run up these slopes, and then we are done with the level in 27 seconds. So that is fairly quick. And now we have Starlight Act 3, which is probably the difficult level. There is a tricky jump in the beginning I'm gonna try to go for. Gonna give it a shot here. Okay, I got the jump. That is like 2 frame perfect jumps you got to do in succession. It is very difficult to do, so I'm very happy I got that. Now we're gonna take this route here, grab the invincibility, and we're gonna carry this to the boss fight. So yeah, that jump is not easy to do at all, so I'm pretty thrilled to get that. All right, let's see if we can get the good boss fight here. Oh, I missed him. That's fine. This boss fight is pretty bad because you need to use the seesaws to hit him. If you do the piano roll technique by rolling A, B, and C buttons, you can actually get a higher jump height by doing that. But since he is being a little mean right now, we weren't able to get a good boss fight there, but that's okay. Still managed to finish the level in under a minute. We'll gladly take that. Okay, 5 zones down, 1 more to go. We are heading into Scrap Brain, which is probably my favorite zone in the game. Because there's like so many great songs in this game, it's hard to pick which one is good, but I would say Scrap Brain is my favorite. So I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna take these spinning platforms, which I like to call ice cream sandwiches. And we're gonna catch a cycle here at 15. This platform's gonna appear. Let's see if we can try to take the top route. I just bonked at the corner. It is actually very possible to make it across there just by avoiding these platforms here. I'm actually gonna wait for this platform to reappear again because it's on a cycle. And sometimes the other platforms don't want to appear correctly. Okay, just get some quick jumps there. It looked like I should have gotten hit by the fire, but I did a little bit of a left-right while I'm in the air, so that barely gets through just fine. Okay, so now we're heading to Scrap Brain 2. We are gonna see our good friend Jurgen in the background. So that is Jurgen. He is staring at us at the wall there. All right, so we're gonna take this top route. I'm gonna take an intentional damage boost to continue the forward momentum. This section here is a little tricky. Oh, didn't get a good jump there on the gear. Okay, we barely avoided those. Okay, gonna go ahead and get these jumps here. Roll underneath that so we don't get damaged on the electric. See if we can get a high bounce here. There we go, that's good. We're gonna take damage off the spinning saw blades, which is fine. Okay, now these swinging ball and chains, they are on a global timer, so they will be moving in the same directions. Oh, I barely missed that one. Ooh, okay, that was close. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna have a little bit of a cutscene. So we're going to say hi to Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman. Gonna stand on this far left side and then go right as soon as this breaks. And we are in Labyrinth 4, or I like to call it Labyrinth 4, but this is Scrap Brain 3. So I'm going to take this path down here. Now, if I can do this correctly, I should be able to finish this level in under 22 seconds at least. So this is a very short path. Okay, we're going to finish in 21, I think. Yeah, 21. Okay, final zone. This is the last level of the game. So you want to hold right, and this is you could probably say this is RNG manipulation. As long as you let go of your inputs when you hit Robotnik, he will be in a set pattern. So the top pistons are 1 and 3, the bottom pistons are 2 and 4. So we are going to do the order 4, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3. So we just did 4, 3, 2. This is going to be 4. Next one coming up is 2. Okay, then it's going to be 1. Two more hits to go. Okay, this will be 4. And then the final hit is going to be 3. Time is going to be on fade out. There we go. And there's Dr. Robotnik, and we'll just do one fun glitch here. Decapitación! And time. And that is Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. This is the Glitchless category. My name is SuperSonic. I am a speedrunner from California of America. I am very honored to be a part of RTA in Japan. Thank you very much for accepting my run. I hope one of these days I will be able to visit Japan and be able to perform a speedrun live and in person. So thank you very much for watching. If you would like to watch more of my speedruns, you can follow me at twitch.tv/supersonic_. I do a lot of speedruns there, mostly Sonic games. And yeah, I think that is going to do it for me. Thank you very much for having me. I'll send it back to the host.